That's 12 years. Our Bantima and the oh, yes, you say, oh, yeah, this city and all question entry before that. And our Bahana about the road.
Many constituencies need to organize.
Okay.
But so million. Yeah, quite elections. Now, who can tell Bantamaham? You send a city. A bandit of fire, no one will help you. I mean, no good from away. The other two are money. Now, you know, one help. Now, you cannot ever hear from. Well, you know, MPP, a banner him one who are Bantamah, the elections. Well, no, Yana police station. Amona ya no mo extract ana eku awo hono na nie die kura no me hu ye kura from 2024 ena eni wo nyina si aka no masa na ndai obeka che me kura se eni simu aya kono obedon ye no in fact ma adwimu ye me kese me kakra atire na me yeso sesa mo bedom ya mpade a ene mo nkama mansan nyina hu nti se ne mo hu ye wa ene Ora, honorable Koja de Dapa, Anna, you organize a clean up exercise. Would you want to dance and you go to Barriga Stars work in the Cuba with war, and then you work in your local man. I will have now a senior woman. For who say this year will be probably the man. What check on Mahama policies are whatever a idea about women's bank was a women's bank, the ban. Play answer when you're Obia and Canobia. Sebio, what to about men, you to about men, you to about men. What did it? Into a woman's bank nearby. I got 1 year. And 1 year and a year best support to war after my home. And this a young Yanaba, yet in our world. The Pachayan to be free now. And I am also a giant. And people, dear, but it's also a giant over this. Machia, Ura Mahama, and Leonabo Jadaba. Now, maybe Seminia, regional organizer. Bantima said, Onimama, Onimu is repeated. Yangina Cromania, Yatu about the man DPI, Urushi, Namitia Ura Mahama, Sabi, then two abomuni policy our day Banua. As I said, I done it, near Babasha in the NCB. It's not me, or dinner horse, any frame, my back, but Johnny, my bandisi, and the million people to Pata. Papa is. Babushia for Muna, Momena. They say, I didn't know your man NPP consistency. The patronum of bullying agents. And I want to do a boost of what you sir, and I'm going to say, I say, when you know my head, when you want to better, it's young and I who say this. I am number 1. And it's in a Nimuno. Tilianis to see Obia. It's young, you're going to have a trump. And you say, everybody have a frog, as I said. Yes, you are. I want to be from I didn't
Yama yashafo nyina akwaba enejo area breakdown show ebaso ewo Tofiakwa TV so na ohun se adubikite matena sese ya na eye nkomo twetwe efa enwoma ekoso ewo Ghana eniwiase nyina na meni abedwafo ma bene no munimude esinkunya ewo platform yeso na yede ebro. Good afternoon to you baby a wo hwe bia mesro se ko Facebook na Facebook ko YouTube ko share na like na ne yentna don hwere ba kontem na yemfa breakdown dwumedie no emro ene maboafo a omobo michidom eye joyful syrup Remy natural spices Jackson natural scent Jackson herbal center and afi so PKB group of companies limited joyful syrup nso eka ho bi emrepem no mede omo number ene dwumaso mu dipote ebetu dwase be ya wonso obehu bia ewose woko na okunya sa product ni nyina bi eton womo ameni o matena se enejo eye yabroni ena afeso Professor Saki ebusia mema mo akwaba
ebusia ye joso
no afa ebusia na masana dede
aso de ebusia bara ese
joso de beso so
de ebusia hia
madam bibia boko de
na me adom boko
oni kumana you be show di yanko ya new fast na over the weekend and our MPP for a day campaign manifesto lunch share so water card ye say coming 7th December no abattoir ekoso ewo mangane mu ye dibeyi ye president na face so MP fo nyina enti 7 December de ye ni agrokra ewo Ghana ha say MPP fo guso a ebonto no mo manifesto lunch ahehye so ewo takrade over the weekend eni pass amremi no mienu nyina ye peninsem ni bi etie eye de wo tu franka ede ama amenyoko MPP anede no eye owura Mahamadu Baumia and some no dear bebrina and na oditu jakakra me pese yeti na yebobo hono ebini yeti.
I am offering in asking for the mandate of the Ghanaians. This manifesto that we are launching lays out our comprehensive plan to take Ghana to the next level of growth, prosperity, under a selfless leader with bold solutions for jobs and businesses. Ladies and gentlemen, my vision, as I have stated, is to create a tent big enough to accommodate every Ghanaian, to tap into the resourcefulness and talent of our people, irrespective of our different ethnic, political, and religious backgrounds. To channel our energies into building the kind of country that assures food sufficiency, safe, prosperous, and dignified future for all Ghanaians, to create sustainable jobs with meaningful pay for all, and for Ghana to participate fully in the fourth industrial revolution using systems and data. To realize this vision, we must collectively have a mindset of possibilities, not impossibilities. There is a critical phase of mindset that manifests itself in the absence of core values, patriotism, and principles within our society. We need to invigorate the can-do spirit of Ghanaians, to believe that we can even do better than we have ever imagined if we put our minds to it. For example, students from Mountain Girls and Brentford College have won international robotic competitions against their peers in the US, Germany, South Korea, and so on. Recently, Dr. Angela Tabiri from Ashina was crowned the world's most interesting mathematician after a global competition with some of the best mathematicians in the world. The mindset of possibilities must be inculcated in our children from home and school. This is why we are going to introduce a growth mindset curriculum in our schools to help students build critical skills such as problem solving, risk taking, opportunity spotting, and design thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, we have experienced a major economic crisis, and with your support, weathered the storm. But we are not yet where we want to be. It is therefore very important to protect and expand our rebounding economy, to attain and sustain macroeconomic stability with low inflation, low interest rates, exchange rate stability, and low budget deficit. Fiscal discipline and private sector empowerment will be the key to realizing our commitment to job and wealth creation. To sustainably reduce the budget deficit and interest rates, my government, inshallah, will enhance fiscal discipline through an independent fiscal responsibility council enshrined in the Fiscal Responsibility Act. Fiscal Responsibility Act will also be amended to fiscal rule that requires that budgeted expenditure in any year does not exceed 105% of the previous year's tax revenue. This will prevent the experience of budgetary expenditures based on an optimistic revenue forecast which do not materialize. Ladies and gentlemen, furthermore, my government will reduce the fiscal burden on government by empowering the private sector to do more. Fundamental to building any modern, prosperous society is ensuring that access to education and health is available to all, and that there is a safety net for the most vulnerable. Under the two-term administration of His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo's government, I can say without any fear of contradiction that no past leader has done more to uplift the poor and the vulnerable in society than my boss. We put in place new ones and expanded existing social policies and programs for the masses across Ghana, like the free senior high school, free TVET, Agenda 111, one constituency, one ambulance, expanding school feeding, national health insurance care for childhood cancer, sickle cell patients, and kidney dialysis, and so on. I pledge to you that my government will protect and deepen all these programs that several millions of you depend on. That is what I am offering in asking that will additional results. A paradigm shift in how we manage our resources and let the benefits of nature reach out to every member of society. With all humility, I declare that I am a visionary leader who can generate new ideas to confront problems. I have the exciting ideas for the 21st century. We have done well in creating jobs in the last 7 years, 2.3 million jobs, the most of any government in the world. However, unemployment is still a major issue amongst us. I make a firm commitment to sustain and expand the rebounding economy to address the problem of unemployment. To the Gen Zs, I am well planned into the new world you belong, and I know the keys to press a new
de aba yemobo ho na yenkweti Papa Inensemi okasa about growth mindset curriculum for students said ye be bit me aye critical problem solvers na fe so okasa about private sector empowerment o chire mu wie kura se aban bi eni hono ma waba adwuma ete se ne boss e ba se ye boa the poor and the vulnerable in the society, and our society example to say Agenda 111, National Health Insurance Scheme, one constituency, one ambulance, and so on and so forth. And so me want say Wareni Abaneria, now there is more to that. I was saying Kowaka.
And some can the beginning no, and some are now say mindset no. It's a positive mindset or day Prempeh College robotics example no, and it's true. Say it's something we need. What I say, we should have a positive mindset. Now, that can do spirit, you know. I will say inya. Until that I agree with him. It is necessary for BR progress. And obia can krobia no. Sa nyama we unya. Until vice president and change agency, so I think say it's in the right direction. And then in some of kind no. Also, it's necessary for national growth. Idea of mine here. Say itiminya near Queenim. But the question is, why is he telling us now? Because I don't know, you say action speaks louder than words. I don't know when you be opposition, you are a government in power. You have the chance to implement in some working. But Okasabi as a opposition and I feel no person bear so power from the incumbent, you know. I don't get it. Ajubi, for instance, omu use car. Say we a driver na we mate. Inti ma memfa sa example na sa analogy na memfa enkamasem. Say ye nam kwan so. Na say potholes e wo so. Potholes no driver na okro no. Odu pothole bia na odi abom. Odu pothole bia na odi abom. And then the mate is telling us to say, "Muda munya botre. You do your destination and as you do your next stopper. Driver no onko bium. Me na ma ba steer no. Na me steer na me make sure say pothole bia no me dodge." I am saying that. Se nipa o moteka no baji wadia. Adenti na driver no moa mate no. Because if indeed the driver no so accept say you do the next stopper. If you can do lenda door or no besi form. Na mate na baji steer no. Enti adenti na baby o madru na no. Onyina. Na omwa mate no mesi events embetena car no. Engi steer no. Na ontwi car no. Ema ye nyina ye hunu se odu pothole na obebom anasa obedodge. In that case, you do your next stop. Na say or no catch and say, "Yensan man no kwan no to aswa." You will evidence to show say, "Papa no otimi dodge potholes into your farmer no to aso." But they are not doing it. Driver now or the young chrono no an a team. And a mate in the position a one or war. And a mate in the Yakoin and some of catch and says, "Begistiana may we, Begistiana may we, Begistiana may we." Meanwhile, you have the power. Waiting here changing your man now. I didn't know one yet. It is Ajubi. So when I wear passenger now, Timua, you do next stop one as a driver, meeting Cassa, men are maybe so steer anymore. What the man as one for man. Exactly.
But people can say, you may have for man on son trying shape.
And I may say, on trying red, yeah, baby, I won't do now, baby, I do. Driver no see non farm mate in Metra, or not mating in fire.
Driver no basis, sir.
Then he's not helping matters. It means that the driver no and you're not just mate no I'm a mate and I successful. I succeed.
Okay.
It is a mate in Ankasankasano say or Nimwa may catch and say driver in Hwadrimpa.
Driver no which happens to be Nanado.
Exactly.
It's in Kawodio who is Sankanado enjoy management and then money to see
because what we are doing Nanado is done.
Sanke Bianca or Pelasa.
What the other?
Or the coffee.
What do you then? What bopotos man buys a can in an eye week? A friend is a can sing in a week. And you are handling the mantle with the bantle name Mao mating in India. My mating in Metina City no Chicano. Okay. And find quite next stop. And so you dodging is you who decide all claiming that. You do what? The next stop, we will ask him to continue.
All right. And see, private sector empowerment and I don't want to say any it's a good thing.
They say all he said is good. Excellent. But yet that. What is just a clear
theory?
It's just a clear case of deja vu. Omakada, Omobeji power and free friends NDC for Omokai. They sell all these, but
they say they hear action.
Action no works.
Until when they say you hear action and na mating train Emma driving see form. Now one also be fat car noa. One also about chere and the crutch powers.
Media with the level of public debt as of 2024, they are still promising us. Omugu so share you. When him say, me know what say CTAC for strike, a College of Education Teacher Association for a more strike from I think June or July, and then the government is not saying anything.
Kawanka day on your day,
they are on strike. Nyam pesa me chane say
at the chain teaming koso.
Niema bebre koso a enkoyi wa woma. Untimi nsho mo. Wo se wo yenya onesa wugum.
Obanyenye mo ba foforo class aka.
Ne omo etwe no yenya omo den. Me problem is say your problems bebre. I was say shani solving. And some no ma shasia promise ye for nti omo promise ye for ni e wa etwe no. Bambe na ye.
Senior doctor anase ba umi obeka se wonye ono na sisi ano oye president. Nti motoma ni wi a afei no no nso no enwema bia akwa achewache ba behwe na wa solve because as it stands now he's not the president.
It's omo yin ka so omo nka teacher for asem. Meanwhile say so omo no omo striker omo nye o madwin say.
Mama professor
omo nye o madwin say omo de strike ni ba beto nti be 2 months ni college form go school. And then e be sida omo ti meet na fe be 6 months. Mary Diane said, "Niema we try was say she." Instead into the year promising more. Meanwhile, the
old ones has not been solved.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ajibi.
Prof.
Okasemi said Nanado has done a lot to help the poor more
and
than
the vulnerable,
more than any other president.
Yes. Agenda 111, 1 constituency, 1 ambulance, kidney dialysis, and a national health insurance scheme, free senior high school. And a lot. Ajubi
and the interbank rate, interest rate in 29%.
Wow.
Yes, but oko banks in a while, ibinum charge as high as 30%. Ibinum crack 35%. Minim the poor now workers and another I don't know the kind of poor people because they be your categorizing kufobi so many poor they are.
Which could be
and ya more musika ya this cash on business moon as see almost thriving or money agent or more free ya alleviate poverty no and I nim dia and your metre.
Okay.
Because Ghana na yet in a net fuel prices almost at so but do you know how much
now
money?
It's not came driver behind the word you.
Of course. Of course.
Yente
who is regulating it? Obi anyho. Oko marketer. Obia price no or Obia price because system no system na is so disorganized say the Obia pay bia no ye. It is our poor no say poor no mo ho a mo mra out no mo me kan kire the na do abo mo a and ye nim mo baby they should come out and tell us. They should come out and tell us, and it be an overboa. I mean, I just a I mean, I will tell mom. Yes, idea. We are not to do. Oh, that so then they are comparing themselves to the NDC.
What I say?
One issue I have with them, I don't know. See, I say, Omumi, no, Munim says, we are my way, but I say, acquire 2-party state, but the MSC Ghanaians are discerning now. Or many people almost on NDC net so, NPP net so, a different party net so, or a different person and net so.
Okay.
This is Ghana now, and I think that the youth of this country, sorry, we should speak to issues. We should vote according to our more ideologies or more their brain. Anything in Nimo almost your money not because of me NDC, not because of me NPP. See, yes, idea. You better ABC num debia. As soon as you bar, Oba can say, and I may not be or you say me, I'm doing better than Obentin. Obentin so bad because as soon as you no, you say I'm doing better than as soon as he and no one they are comparing themselves to mediocrity, and that is our problem.
But me how pa any sense some you are walking. Is it the first time I feel na ye ba betini? Wow, yatia we have obi be say yatia bro enkosi aga because Ghana for yen change amemwe yatia by the end of it all no MPP ni NDC na that's what say. Are you really ready say ye be change this our political system no? Ye be sanin now enye no kwa na His Excellency the Vice President Ekai okasa about visa. He said the visa hons and semi na ya tiesim produce and patch of my intien so.
That will give us additional results. in how we manage our resources and let the benefits of nature reach out to every member of society. With all humility, I declare that I am a visionary leader who can generate new ideas to confront problems. I have the exciting ideas for the 21st century. We have done well in creating jobs in the last 7 years, 2.3 million jobs, the most of any government in the world. However, unemployment is still a major issue amongst us. I make a firm commitment to sustain and expand the rebounding economy to address the problem of unemployment. To the Gen Zs, private sector investments in sports, tourism, and the creative arts will implement an e-visa policy for all international visitors to Ghana to make visa acquisition fast and convenient for visitors. We will roll out a visa-free policy for all African nationals and all Caribbean nationals visiting Ghana. We will also establish a travel protocol in partnership. We will also, in partnership with the private sector, establish a streaming and digital management platform for Ghanaian content developers in the creative arts. We'll also establish a travel protocol service for the creative community to enable artists, performers, and other creatives honor international performances and shows. We will establish a sports development fund to develop sports infrastructure and talent development and grassroots sports programs, including the revival of Colts football and leagues across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, we will establish a Ghana School Sports Secretariat, which will be an agency under the ministry responsible for sports in collaboration with other stakeholders such as the GES and sports federations. My government will seek school-level collaboration with international sports bodies like the NBA and the NFL to make Ghana a hub for these emerging sports in Africa, to create more opportunities for young people. We have already tried this with the NFL, the governing body for American football. We will, ladies and gentlemen, also upgrade the surfaces of our football pitches to meet the highest international standards. And so we will be seeing an upgrading of the stadium in Kumasi, Accra, Cape Coast, Tamale, and Esipong to make sure that they meet the highest international standards. My government will also implement an effective maintenance module for our sports facilities. We will continue the construction of astroturfs for every constituency to boost the development of our talents, including juvenile football. We have increased astroturfs from 3 that we inherited to over 150 in 2024. We are going to start an Operation Olympics Glory program by dedicating resources towards the preparation of our athletes and their readiness for the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles, USA, including where necessary, targeting specific sports for medals. We will support the revival of the Premier League and clubs to improve commercial viability and create related jobs by directing policy through the National Lotteries Authority and the Gaming Commission to establish and fund a sports employment module to assist premier clubs fund operational expenses, including player remuneration. And also we will provide a bus to each Premier League club.
The Vice President was say the e-visa eba to enhance easy traveling and non-kodan no sports for ya 20 purchase ni na ye bedane no astrative na bibia so aye kama and was say the Ghana School Secretariat and the sports eba ama bibia so aye kama nti we need some kakra His Excellency the Vice President Ede Abreye Prof mamema mo 1 minute bi na yemfa movie on because someone sem no ye ka say ye ka da je be boy
one nkatankwa me bia kada
asempe ai bia kape
adecha wende
me hiti
ai na se epia no wende
me din sua frem
eno ano mu ye
because ya na mu apidodo
nkatankwan a omo no abre ye 2016 ebeje power no eno ano mu nsi ogu mo masade abre ye no I don't get it. At the corona.
So what were you expecting?
What
and
I'm just say Ajubi, what's so open one kwan mame? Nkwan de bre me na minni won kwan danti. Me jitu mu na me ma osika se be ye nkwan na mame. Why nkwan na mame awie me no nkwan ne nkase. Enye do. But the wetimi aya no the best and away no. It is also about Sam is ama ukwan na sa no nkwan mame bi mu a. Nkwan na no de ma me no na asade nsuo gumi a de bremi
tinka ape nkwan foforo
exactly
ti senke yen kate nkwan anka o ma we bia kate kunto
enye se o ma me nkwan foforo different nkwan na me issue wo betimi de nkwan kro na bremi but the taste of the nkwan no
should be nice.
It's my issue. Mo de abre 2016 mo de abre 2020 mo sa de abre 2024
2016 mo ka so mo be ma e-visa. Samanti bu.
Asma me kan want ana.
Matepa.
Wo di nsuo gum ti edan ya neoma bi.
Foforo beba be keka.
Neoma bi asesa wo.
Astrotev bebem. Ghana School Secretariat bebem.
Aya de krona. Neoma bi wo ho na eye basic for nation development. Ebi ti say kwan, ebi ti say hospitals, ebi ti say schools. It is a government bi yes adema we nyina na so ode ho no ho aya na me I don't get it. And this for a kwan back no more 2 or more say ya ba ya kwan.
That's what my ye.
No, but you to about mouse or your president and say oban. Na ka obey
den.
Obetena a Flagstaff house no na wa cross on na answer why den. What the air condition breeze na why den. We brought you to come and work. It is all year juma na. You are expecting us to hail you. Say why you kwan? Say what's in school? Ade I also here. Me ye be ma say dey say some back homa.
Dey modu.
Na me back homa we I'm expecting my wife to tell me say why are there so back homa. That is my core mandate. That is my duty.
Okay.
I don't need my wife to endorse adere na and sign my koso abona homa.
Abona kese.
It's in fact me I am disappointed in Nanado in the government. Now
my yentie de Nanado so ke bia minim se bia wo se ontena sema ba omi amra ne bia this time oba be give up. Okay. Na wakwa akotena se ama papa ba omia abeye chief driver this time ma yentie na ado ne yenhwe se bibisa abisia.
Some who blow with the wind. They say one thing today and they say another thing tomorrow because they believe that we have short memory. We don't remember their record. We remember their record. The record of failure. Five presidents in Ghana, one unfortunately died in harness. But the other 4 that are left, and I'm saying this because I know there are going to be a lot of first-time voters. People perhaps don't remember our recent history very well. But 3 of these 4 presidents, all of them, because of their record, the Ghanaian people renewed their mandate. Jerry John Rowell got the second term. John forgotten his record. Mr. Candidate, your record has not been forgotten. We will not allow that record to be forgotten. Some who blow with the wind. Some who blow with the wind. They say one thing today and they say another thing tomorrow. Because they believe that we have short memory. We don't remember their record. We remember their record. The record of failure. Five presidents in Ghana, one unfortunately died in harness. But the other four that are left, and I'm saying this because I know there are going to be a lot of first-time voters. People who perhaps don't remember our recent history very well. But three of these four presidents, all of them, because of their record, the Ghanaian people renewed their mandate. Got a second term. John Ajekwu got a second term. And now the Dagba Akufo-Addo got a second term. There is only one whose record did not merit a second term. And you and I know who I am talking about. And the man who wants to come back to save his image because he believes that Ghanaians have forgotten his record. Mr. Candidate, your record has not been forgotten. We will not allow that record to be forgotten. Some who blow with the wind. They say one thing today and they say another thing.
Nanado nsunie ne nsɛm a wɔde baayɛ ɛno no na mebisa prof sɛ papa no no ɔsesɛn ɛdeɛ no ɔkaayɛ ɔsesɛn
ɔbɛma mahama fans
ɔbɛbɔ n'akyi anaasɛ ɔbɛma fans ɔbɛbɔ n'akyi so ɔsɛ ɛyɛ mo sɛ ɛyɛ wɔ short memory
meka sɛ Nanado. Well, I don't know. Yantie
but this wasn't necessary.
Yeah, yantie say also what TSC. Into say, oh, Ayana me man can ya no catch.
Presidents ni bi wo hono ma ne omo mo be ye no. Emo mo deserve a second chance. So be to say no. Jerry John Rawlings, Papa John Ajekum Kufuor, and even the late Professor Mills. But JDMD he doesn't deserve a second chance. I was short memory and ne terms no and we use mano.
I got it, but the statement I may making in America say it be a naman TNC.
Okay.
Your flag bearer. Abidjan kind of manifesto. Yamao a chance to also speak to the people. I was expecting Nanado say in Sema Papa ba umia beka ye no.
Beshemu kena.
Inti me catch friends of Dr. Baumia say Nanado is not supporting you fully. He is not. He chose to come and talk about opponent. Mum dan say and Sema beka ye no beshemu kena.
Oh, but baby, so I say vote ma vice president and Napo because he can deliver, they can deliver. And now able boss to say vice president or you're loyal or you're honest or you're humble or you're very good. Na pokra dear or see the most respectful vice president ever. What kind of cragana for me so you're arrogant?
That is not going to help the nation building. Say, oh, you're arrogant, so you're humble, so you're when in a air brothel. English language. It doesn't put food on our table.
Okay.
The candidate no Baba Yama Ghana no Mr. Wa how he is going to do it. Tell us how he's going to do it. And then Mahama issue go there and also we will get him another time. No, say I can't answer. But they be as someone make cash on say they be a original platform so na so omo campaigner. Omo opponent no omo kind of wasem. It's so they will speak to the current situation no and how they are going to make it better.
So mo ye damage control o madwin.
Can I make chance okay fine.
Oh e bia wadwin bi ya wo se me kwa akoto ama the former president or chira se wo mwa ntie ntoma no or se nipa no e wo wadwin what you say.
Okay. Ajibi, there are two women okay if I remember my mention they are and omo ma yi omo nim so omo run no e be say 5
gum ka ho
and then 6 ekwa don koka ho ana
maintaining ka
Ajibi we be ma e ma 6 gina wanim say obia o chance so yi baako in fact what yi baako agya no ana sisi a baako na wo so
okay
baako no nyoma o ye no pese ugya no
nya ofe
ana wanya additional ladies a wabeka ho
okay
omo nyina e kire de ometimi aye na wayi won
okay
de o te aware asisi a no enso kan de say the reason why is o maintaining no
okay
o mana no so a asem o kan say asomasi ogyina me nkyɛn yi
o sen mi ana
ono no pen so no yese de ntia wo hwɛ ya anya ofa ugya no no she is referring to that ono susunya no susu refer enyoma ono susu ti aware ase a o ya enya papa Ajubi omumienu no there are other people so ejina wanim
okay
omu nyina baba ye de ombetumi waku bi if you have the chance to choose one how na be choose no
me choose new one for kra
I will choose for
we just dey wo quiz me wa hey
no say ni ngomo na e di no I will choose for kra because asumesi bae na duane no a ne mpato ne dem aprapra ne wodopu masiesie manhu so
okay
obentin so bae say na oyi style so ewo mpam ene na de nyina no manhu so
boy
mama mo chance say mo ma kire me fofora mo betimi aye
style sam de beba
me fa so ntwusu mu a ena me ye better than we ozusu me ye better than we sebi abon for class ene a obenya obi a we difference
ene mo nyina mo nkotena se
ti mo nyina mo pake then let me bring a new person
okay
it is a omurefia there is that possibility that Ghana for bit me yo mumienu nyina afi
esibo akofo obi foforo
eti mo compare omo compare omo ho ene de omo ye ene de omo anye omo ye sa de omo ye mistake
Martin yanko yenim na meba diboso ma yanko another NPP member wono de wasisisi a we free amanyokuo ne mu ede ne ho akodom chinie amanyokuo ne santino wa hye natade se dwerebe hwe
Ojai MPP. What's your mama NDC for how many years?
Best 12 years. Our Bantima L.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yeah, this is and one question NPP for that year. And our Bahana Babaro. Javida.
Many constituencies you organize.
Okay.
So, your quiet elections now can cover Bantam. You send a city. A band of Tofiakwa, no one else. I mean, no, we are from away. Never do a money. Now, no one else. Now, I cannot ever hear from. Well, you know, MPP, a band of him, one who are Bantam, the elections. Well, no, you are not police station. Amona ya no mo extra na eku awo hono ka me brania die kura no ha me hu ya kura from 2024 and then no mo nyina sia kan ko masa na ndai obeka che me kura se ene endisi mo ya kono obedon ya in fact ma dwi mo ya me kese me kakra atire na me so sa mo bedom ya mpade a ene mo nkama mansan nyina hu nti se ne mo hu ya ha ene Owura, honorable Koja de Dapa, and now organize a clean up exercise. Udi want dancers and you go to regional chairman. Stars work in the Kuba and then you to work in your Roma, I will have na wasin ye wo huti wo hu se NDC wo bi papa bi de ma wo tie to mahama policies a wo de ba e ya tie be boa women's bank was a women's bank ne ba ne yire pre ansa wonya obi ahanka no obi a se bi o ba to aba men bi to aba men bi to aba men na ene o tie kwa na se bi o gwadi bi nti was a women's bank ne ba e be boa ne yire be support wo akohoma bom nti se ye nua na ba ye di na wa tu se pa cho ye nti bi free na no nti ya
ma wo so wajai NPP dia party ti na so wajai NPP ne o ba join NDC
kali ya na was se matia ewura mahama ene ona bo ko jade da pa na mabusa me nua regional organizer bantima se onimnam ada onimu nsire pete ye nyina kroma na yete ya to abade ama NPP a ye hunu hwe na metie ewura mahama sabi mentu abomu ne policy a ode ba no a esese ye nyina ye dwane ye ba be hye ni ye na sibie oti na me ode ne ho sa na ye frɛ me maba ba dwane maba ndisi ena me ni NPP to kwata papa Wadaroma Babusia for Muna Mommy na.
Miss Edina and NPP consistency akasa.
Me patron me pulling agents.
And I want to do for you.
Sir, and me kai bu say me na say oni na mo eda. Oni mo nsine pete. Enti ya nyina ya hunu say NDC. Aya number 1. Na chini na nimu no. Chini ya ne susini obi a. Enti ya nyina ya gane ya ba beto am.
You say every god ever from that say. Yes, you are.
I want to frame also. I want to frame pro. I say na ga no boss. I didn't over MPP. And I didn't a chance and now. Say Obi Bakri was a sad agony. And it's a me, my band to my mind. I knew my gun and you know who said me or me, my giant MPP.
There was a band this. I can say no crown, my dad. There was a band. Okay,
Afia batwe di HSA ebeye dene na mehwe na se mehwe na nhwa na enwa ne se me ma me passport so a na puha me na me kro no chidi ya hye no ya hye atade no anoti
Ghana article the constitution article 21 section 1 oba clause e hona
kasa kese ma me na me your girlfriend what brother
can be for freedom of association.
Okay.
Join the association be our
okay.
No free anytime. That talks about general fundamental right be our. It is because of free political party, not a political party for any money.
Any news.
Any news.
Okay.
Because once you change your mind, no, the constitution doesn't restrict you from changing your mind.
Okay.
Because a mouse are right, no. But in as much as we right to do certain things, we don't have the right to also do certain things to hurt somebody.
Okay.
The constitution speaks vehemently against abuse of human rights.
Okay.
Anything I want them can we did there. That's a rule be there, man. The person can question you, say you are infringing on that person's right. Video I hear, me when you say stage.
How?
Question is say, over na tired in it. A him fan of munya full and I diesel free or the best share.
Oh, so more clean up exercise. Tibia, and run no mobile boab no, or my boy mo say, or mo de begum no ma peja to not
say it's unlawful. It's unlawful to burn something outside.
Okay.
When you say, in real one way to be
That's been
now the code has been I assault in a heading. A hidi a penny from me, the penny every. There is a more corner fool and I need the economic heading.
Only question maybe they are ignorant about what you're saying. It's not say a yen share dear wabonting.
When you say, yeah, can be ignorant of the law in your excuse.
Okay.
We post a crowd down. Now or permits or the town alcohol if we were crying unlawful. It's idea na me na question musa was say ehim fa no munya fu free akwa no run atade to am gas o pese wo hina
make me definitely en komo course so all say before say omobeye saade we na I feel say ebia the man no I was share atade na say the way free MPP ko NDC
in this country
definitely on you penny for bekasa say I want to do this me pese me free me ko no
yes you can do that but look untimi mbe ro bi atade metemi ntimi mbe ro Tofiakwa atade enfam to formation me yesa kwa mabu na nimtia oya
do they really care
na so onim ze wo bu na nimtia
what nice o sheda so wo ye ade bi amana shinipa ade bi on ma ye de wa enya wo de
so ma dada ye
ya dada wo ntima dada wa na chese behweme
omumu ye nti no no so mu
me dada wa chese hweme me dada wa chese ya ade bi enhime me dada wa chese prame
say sentokwa ni formula ana
but o mind so mu so ti antokwa
so are you saying say atade na wo she no is against the law?
It's not against, but it's not the right thing to do.
What makes it not the right? What makes it not the right thing?
Now we share nipa na atade na we share ye den na ukwaje ye den
share manasho
ashe was saying
ashe wa ko de me jai masasho
ade ba ko so hu video nim say wo ye bibi sa na eya aka wasem mi nti wasem asem kro apeso ka wo so obi adada oti no we ne ba obeye den o ma yi na o mu yi na mi fu
so say edwemfo mai sikeya yesi e de be mo mu die Professor Jane na mensa kai opoko ni di ni ya na confuse me de o kai no enti wono no so ne yire eye dwadini enti sa sika no benya bi ni yire benya bi amana boa fie that is asempa wogina so MPP
was a prof ya o kazi mi say obi show baya no wahwe nipa no na no de oye
kwaterekwa
it was under that same administrations and as some banks be heading eguye what's it in betina ka ekasa for student loans amount dedika COVID-19 by once I buy them some SMEs be some loans be for small business
yeah
you must say can akosi saying o matua and no question you must now okay so bana be set up some a good idea but let's ask ourselves say are the people
is it implementable?
You can do it, but the people now are they ready to pay? That's the question.
Are
they ready to pay?
And then at the last time we say Momo medica say no.
Meneka. You see, people have this mindset in Elkroma say, "I buy sika, I buy sika." Until no found it, I buy sika, I buy sika, I buy sika. Every year, be a judgment that Elkroma. Every year, be a buying a boka or buying make some unnecessary expenditure. It is all banaka so be major the former and fine, but the question is say because you be any money loan. Obi on also checking the loan. Anything about from be a friend credit score. You check out track record news akọ we gino obitua. Ya yes anya many be because this time baby o man no drum. No ma giegu. Eti embe me anyam bi e sade okahunu bi ba beto o man no so. Nde mo kan.
En shadan to asum ya bre ni famekwe. O said your more can on wedwa.
In as much as say NDC fund by on begu banks NPP fund so by on begu bi ayi na ye nitia
okay
almost begu banks but me media ne sesebe kwase ape en won sesa na adwene man ni say abamo ne nkoyi ma no nti wo pese o change from here ono ne hu ne say opponent no ene ma o ka no ebe boa no
okay
sounds na obi wo ho no no so up till now ye ka hardship no ono so hu ne say say bank for no more day rate for near be kosra or no affecting no
okay
ono ne baby na obeko school wa favor nti obi nso say aban na e wo ho sesi an aboa no
okay
obi nso say amoa no because promises no dodo na be ya e favor bi
okay
so me ba na me nua anko bi abe de na me ma hye de hu free education hu fa so enti obi a ona adwe e na obi a nso e wa right say obe change enti so wa change na so hye na the other side in be na I don't have any problem.
Changing is not the problem but you burning the t-shirts. What's the essence of that?
What's that politics no te so mu ko gina stage so a nanado de e hwe ya o ka asem e be hye
okay
enti no obi a person o ya ade ana say o ka asem e be hye the opponent.
Okay,
so these things are politics.
Ayo, political gimmick. Prof, mami misa say we no emre bia entimi ni wo ho. Say wahye obi atade. Enipa nanim da so wa boss space so emre bia entimi ni.
O say ade no ono akra na corporate. O hwe a nheda nye NPP for atade. Ha ono ana ope papa na asem no corporate no hwe. Na ebitimi skra ba say group na ejira ho no akra betimi akoprint sa t-shirt no. Na na chidika so ma stage no na omude amani papa ako
because full ne bantam
na it happens it happens so that say do political season now omutimi hear anything
okay
yes they can do anything but the fact is say ya show we be say it doesn't also go to suggest to say the padodo na dwen ebedani akọ NDC so no one part of their strategy omu use any nipa to their party, and it is fine. It is allowed also. So you understand to do some of these things. It's allowed, but what I would tell Ghanaians, and they say, it's a quarter kwaso obema to ma.
Yeah, anything.
No what anything.
And what jubilate?
No what anything. NPP air promise, and this is so air promise. One of NDC for or more trump cards now. And it more powerful to we use as women's bank na Jane Professor Eka Huasemon. Say Okasa Asimoya, in fact, it sounds good in the ear. But I'll see a busa how they are going to finance this thing.
Anyhow, just kind of back.
The how no is the issue. How no the one can. Asamna no obeka to bam. But how is it going to be implemented? How is it going to be managed? I know the woman can't answer. Because we mean say your maslock
yeah.
Maslock it serves the purpose of the one person or women's bank in the bay.
Now maslock na that's ho.
Na you you are supposed to be government or manages annual way and benefit people no. And if you are not doing no more mass annual way go and you are promising us new things. Meanwhile, our old things are why bit machine kinama working the same. You are not doing it. And Ghana for mama ya wise it up. Now mama ya dream mundo be brave. Say and some no can let them let's ask them questions. Yeah, more explain it further. Say ya you be me busy on that and I take a decision. Papa ya oshin atade. So we will to mind this so we will to mind this 7 December the kukrumuti. All right, ebiso yanko yenim na ye beko cheddar enso akachu bibi sase ene na adwubi wo ye politics ana misro debi menye politics na emum de ekọ ena me bi bro stories no there is more to it aye bekum ye ekọ cheddar honom ne de na ye de na ase pa ema amo 75 travel and tour for Sam radio o matire o mahye me bi o a day visit visa ababeka yedwumedi dada yedie si ede wo Canada amo akwa kusua ade ne hunti misro esmas ene ebe se wo pese wo do ma me bi tu kwan ana se wo pese wo ko se bi wo dofo bi ho wo kokosra no ewo any of the European countries misro bra na yenye visit processing emma fike to any wom na amo 75 edwa kwa country bi apese woko ekosho dofu ani manase okotwa hotel na asaba back to my Ghana mu chada obi ebisa na sem se di ntikwa na opeso ye president usu was cardia why not help the people than se wo kwa akopre presidency no yesa na ayede na emu aya chada ede ma wo no emu sam na do sitie.
So if you are working out, you can help the youth in the country as a whole. So why not help the country now as well?
Thank you. me answer the question fast. Or say, if I'm wealthy, then why not help Ghana rather than becoming a president? You see, the mentality of this country is very poor and is very bad. And I'm not saying that she has a poor mentality, but she has adopted a mentality that she thinks that once you're rich, you should share your money. Debio, Obienwa Osika, Okoche, Nango Osikano, Sikano Unya, Yencho, Yekra, Ukra Sikano, now Obi Bibi Mawa, now what Triani be? No, no, so I be Biama, no what Triani be. Sacha na semenya sikano na makase mikro ma hia munti mere skane bremuna obi enya pepepepepe ene minimu nyina 1 week time ebe hia nyina because you go this sikano. So that's that's the answer for you, my dear. Don't look at someone that will come and use their money to convince you. I think as a nation we're getting used to that. Otembia no obi dia ban sikaba. No, I bet that I nakoye say, the way nakoye say. Why wouldn't him say at the cry this came out? Ususu near say effort to one and fat. And so what? And see, Mummy and Jai Sardeno, now yen shesika pet, yen shesika cra. Now yet me in your abbey, I'm a minor, Madame. Definitely, I have 4 years, but I'm sure even the country will say, listen, my friend, give him 12 years. Give him the country. Because by 4 years, what they're going to see, even if I'm just a kingmaker and I negotiate with the government, in 4 years, I will still prove to the government that with all the government and the country together, I know how to make money than all of them. I will do it. And I will prove it to them that, you see, making money is hard thinking. It's not hard working. The people who are working hard the most, they're masons, they're farmers, all of these people, but they're not the ones who are selling the chocolates to the masses. So it's the one who are thinking hard that turned the cocoa into 6 different things. That thinker is the rich man. And I am one of those thinkers. Thank you.
Abusiane ene wakani nyina wasi oska yedisie yemfancheche udi sie no bi ya ade a wapone ho kakra podwe na ade ama ne eni okọ okro nko ka chom so munyi na eni skenti wo de na wakora no wo ba be checha mo mo eni onu munyi na dukada ya mu kogu amnem se sew no munyi na maba be ye hiani meko panel members so na ye de another story so ka ho enu ya hosemo posini a wosanso ye driver Samria me no ka say die lorry fare argument nti wato third party true ama me no kasai die Stanley atwa nananom ewonsiedo areho party
Stanley ahiji wa share the coffee kwamu wo ya na eno ye enro ogeze to so edu enwotwe ewo Kwans Estate eno ewo satellite kuntusi aje kwadwo ewo Greater Accra ha sei na enchemu ewo mu nyina da ene se ohyenkani ne din eye Owura Smith Jache na oye postini ewo Amasamai division ewo no mu no oye adwuma oye postini ena owo ka wode eye adwuma entu ofa baba wa bia baba wani din eye Ewura Esther Owusu ena ode ne ko Kwans Estate wo enti ebra odi ni duru wono mu no na nchiwaso kakra bae wo lorry fare no asese wotua ni mu na eno no na Abrantie Stanley wono de wo twoma kwani ba bi na Esther ne friend se o me pa chobra na be kire me ba bia me kodo be kire me ba na me direction na me hye dani mu ase eto onu podi won tika ni mu bio ena oba ye to oni je omamu e ocheche no na ntokwa eba Ewura no eni posi no ye driver ni no entem na posi ni no obi ni mu ne eba ni mu obi ni makokoduro fun eba ni mu obi ni mkoko ekita no etu ahye ne nchen no so ye posi ni dadantitu ahye ne nchen watwe ya ni dimayam Stanley wakunu ya ama sesi amika say empenifo atamamu no ede akọ posifo akache a omu ye nhwehwemu ewo mu omeche posifo mu sieye posifo no mo ya resabia no omu ye nhwehwemu ewo mu na eno no mo de atodwa chem sa Abrantie Smith Jachi oye posini sesi posifo ensem a woboa ama nhwehwemu akoso wonu ankasa na de ne ho koma posifo Amasamai semakum nipa enti monye me infament na mo ye nhwehwemu ena posifo se ye de ye fikase ye bie puma to se waba ye beje wo ne ye nhwehwemu ade afa ho a enei omo chem se sa tutia no de kuma abrante no e wo mo nchen omo ye nhwemu e de afa ho a sesi ameka sai de wo posifo ensem a posifo e de report ya ba che Ghana fo se nya abotre omo ye nhwemu na mrepamu no omo didi ombehu no e be ba betu omo de ba so so a ekua ejewa akode meka amamo atibise
When Sonia Rehosama Sam Radio Yensa Aka and Petu Whopa and a Sam Radio Stanley where she chidi. Mamesha same fru so young quacheda. Dear name. You will see car yen fanche name no. We save it rather. In this a weird you may be mamia. Nama pone kakra a day amount.
You with us.
Casacasi, sweetheart.
I send my cheddar kind no and one no. And only no cry a baby. Amanfo bi nim timi kanche amanfo bi teach politicians no asema girl ni bisa no tumi na ehu hia say wo sika adenti na wo fam boy ko si say so nim Donald Trump.
But do you have to become a president before you can help your people?
You don't, but a decision.
Okay. Opa na abeyo.
Cause misika no so kasim wo ye adwuma mama ya na ma yeden
mama obi
makobe na menya misika.
Okay.
Eti me pa.
Na me ma obi.
Me peso amenye den.
Me ma wo.
Ghana fo na hie timu se obi wo sika eni kwan se oyi na nim bedi ade bi ani.
Okay.
Ba akwa America ntisa. Se Donald Trump ko do pebia ko betime live in life in the sin si pebia.
Okay.
But no dwen man fo say there's something wrong with the society. So let me step in and help with the kind of influence I'm on. Let me step in and help the American society.
Okay.
And obey no obey do betime. We so di nkomo se me ba se ni na me dey me ya enfa hu se mum sika no ba mum sika me ho to me bet se ne me ho to me no pese wo so ho to obi o kina bi no wo begina me kwan no be bom se me mo sika nkotua me ba school fees ene kwan me fa so me nya sika no me de sa kwan ni bebu me de bebu man ama obi a so afa sa kwan ni bi so ana se obi po e wo kwan fufu bi obefa so de ede nya sika na se de bia me be yim sika de ma se bo be ya kwa wo manim Obekotokotum de bia the penam de be and any politicians na dey again. So they succeeded in making us poor so that every day we come to them and beg. 18 so oba also mama betu gesi we so do a party election na omuchichi ha omusisinya ma yiska but say ska na odem man na busa ho say utimi nya adwuma nya bia na de bia ne enkokutu bi. It has when or demand. That was the perfect answer.
And before I can say, I say, oh, you're arrogant. I say, Sebi wakafu
and your phone or catching no. And your phone, you be meeting Missika Shimutum now, Bana catch himself a comedy. I'm a panam, the man, Pame Famo.
Okay.
Babu will say, be able to Missika me to go from any wasem.
Okay.
What's my Ghana phone? I say, pass him to ask him because Nippanu a brain when you Missika. And also Missika, me be say, oh, how they saying, see, I somehow can. Asem na ka no do kwa adwundwini mu a eye adwuma oso oba say ni say galam say ni say no obeye no oba busa ade na eye possible
okay
obetimi aye eno ni asem eno ni enkomo wo sie dida say nipa no woni sika ade na wo ni sika no wo fa mboa na politician when wo sika say akufado no busu afo wo sika
o shedo wo
ba ade nti na o ka say na busu afo ade nti na mentina baby na mepema mpani adi Mahama is coming from a wealthy home.
Okay.
Why don't also tell baby because yes you will scan to no tormentino. I say you are limited say we a politician you have to look intina. It's not surprising say some of them no
now they bury
after some time mama kasa kakan for police in the say on my we security a year na so on my need bibi show nsema or the show nsem say fabo nipa no ho ban
okay
and fa hunu nipa no
okay
with story na me hu baby a chese boy anama ti bibi a boy ni she na bufu and I say bia oputu ka
na say he was not part it was just arguments say bianca ya broni ni prof na wu twem was chidi beboa me
the fact say o she security attire then it doesn't make you above the law. Sometimes no me observe my part and I have a lot of questions and I know say sometimes yetimichi obi so twika na number plate embo ho ba otimi ho obi adwuma security agency o twika number plate embo ho na odi atwam ni yonko security personnel chen na okọ by obi o civilian bi twam anu agina no I am person musa say e ya na omobro mra ne so ana wonam lose And no question, they be able to say, Omo Bromran, so Mummy say, with Omono, they have certain immunity when it comes to certain things. Because no, go on, see, I'm hearing.
Okay.
Say, I'm out to say, for to me, home buying. That's what you're harming.
That time, the man, I'm not sure, sir, now, or she post that because it's more or less like I say Uber. Into what point you man walk for Kana. It's only Sunday who at that time for what they
there's a reason why they give you a gun. And you should know the restrictions attached to it. Baby. Also, sometimes it's a route, and I say, they pull it out to just calm the people, not to hurt them. It's a one rubber bullets,
okay.
They don't mostly use live bullets. Okay. Rubber bullets in this area, just to calm the people down, to control the crowd. But obi to me enkwahye ebi to say BNI ni na obo so geni aban no ama uto say fabo timanfo ban enko enya wo personal ade empuso obi show obufo kwa na eho na yen trigger ole say the person who pose a threat osi my no so
all powers
asim
ase okretu
what the babo me
we ye chinetum kwa ye be investigation ye be ye kwanabra sa
eno na ha ye man na ye de bedu ha na izi amanfo bebrebo afo ye show mu no munya nkasa no na bre no beso
ya bro ni fa me kwe cheda
semi so obi kan sema you have to be attentive, you pay attention and on your bekano now also wadwene ho
okay
on say nipa dodo na e kasa oba ne question no obi say no 7,000 but me so me tie ne question no I don't think say no patch say o mechiche ni sika maye
okay
but who sika e bia obetimi de abi enwuma and also obetimi de aye bi e be benefit Ghana for as wealthy as Cheddar claims they say oye no me shede nim adwuma a wa create wo krom ha no ma amount for eye bi enti me so me hu ne say e ho na no oba no e pese o de ne question no efa
just that when who na some ka
me tie no na no ne ba me team enti sama for ka say o patch say o mechiche ni sika maye me nya sure say oba no be ka say ade na wonchiche o sika maye but as a wealthy man no obetimi abie enwuma bi a amount for
be nya bi Japan wo TV station honorable and then your make ka ho
enti na won fa osika ne bi emie enwuma anasa won fa nya ade bi e be benefit civilians na anasa ni pay wa Ghana hanum say na o claim say o osika ena mani so say mo osika e no ntre say me ma mecheche enti me understanding wo oba ne question ne ho ena police ni na sem no more or less na wo say wonam ho you have to mind your business.
It's Yabroni, mind your business. So young pass said ya menu wutie na utem na me no be any argument na me say Yabroni please come to my rescue obetum
because when you sure so na na target no
I'm not sure
and I mean you sure so ba say come to my rescue say argument yet na came almost obi no obi di achinyo we hu no obi ade na no atum e be kwa crazy ntokwa and as a police for no mo kroma no omo dem rush o mo nsem ya mo mutu mi nti sebe ni ompe bia no mo ye ya ti bebre hwe girl ya ye boni to because ya di to amount no se ne chidi kana o some de boy ho ban but say na so mo di etuo no ehuna ye to the extent say utimi take you be life this year nkwan we ka ho a na no ayi oh bebre nti no e was say aban no mo ka ho asempa na de na police for ne ye no e ha adwene
Prof, yenkoye ni moy. Yen sha se free Cheddar de ne so ya broni ni chidi. Obi had a point of view about so there.
That wasn't Ghana for we another African. One kind of the bonnet so. And I would say asem so kind what kind of
Cheddar kind asem.
So if I teach you how to fish, I have given you your source of livelihood for the rest of your life.
So can't you do that as an individual? Even before Zimbabwe president, and I said, do you have to become a president before you can teach me how to fish? That's the lady's question.
This is what she's doing. We pay taxes for the government to develop the country.
Okay.
No,
So on yet.
Okay.
Okay.
It is out of Onoangasa. If you are also university in Sika, Mamma Gacho, who here who are for Christmas with Uha.
Betchin Sika.
Say, oh, Juma, na amount for any beer young point in the beer.
profit ka ho.
Profit in here. One thing is in his mind, is profit making. To be able to serve the wider public, I have a lot of ideas in my head. So maybe a Juma Krampona, Nipa craving a benefit. Nipa craving a benefit. In the Argentina, ideas no with you. May conquer and share the broader picture. Now, maybe say to me, I serve the whole country, no be a benefit. How would I do that? It's to run for president.
Okay.
As I'm not catching, some most can now. We be or China, but I'm not saying and as I come when I say, my mouth fisher, what do Papa really a chance of fish?
But me chira quite no.
Chira how to fish, and if you are not a fisher, you go there and fish.
Okay.
Indeed, that is his mentality. One, I never go and make or making the presentation in and said he didn't want to say anything to please a man or table. No crown or kind.
Okay.
The hard truth
and no can. Sana who know.
Ghanaian's mentality now you can know what can I say. Yet say yet Nasepa na yakas I deal with. I want to do it and I will do it. You know, we don't have that. The Ghanaian say will be maybe na and benefiting. Your restless can even make you baby. Na you pay scout no. Your restless politician be embedded sika. Ni avutu amano. That is the kind of weak mentality he's talking about.
Okay.
Because power, we buy power in this country. Yet the power no to a pampentry soon year tongue to the highest bidder. Not to be a what are draining him dear or practical I'll be to me ama Ghana di. And it is your primaries biana delegates no almost just say candidates will give them money. The Omo music akase no omo na vote mo. And to go parliament no weak mentality in Ghana.
But I'm not sure said the lady talked about that.
Oh, asema okay. Nye lady na some question obisa yo. Okay. Asema shada kan na ye bi.
Okay. Na the oban nso bisa ye no nso e hu ne se eto asumu ana.
Ebia ono no is coming from ebi obi to the say about for say.
Yes, come na to the team.
Aha, say who is carding now. Aha. Ono kwa wanka na say o say. Umfa moye na opese oye president. It is besides the point. It is totally besides the point. So who was Canon Chesa won't be the president? I think that Chidi was mentioning it. It is a fact. So who was I don't know. Will not stop him from still running for president. Say Kobisa say who was Sika? Ebia Ejuma Ben na would be a man for any BIA. Kano would have been a good question. Okay. No else or answer. But I'll say who was Kantian running for president, and we don't become president to be rich. It is a be a president and all the Nyeska. And in yes, or Baba president, the Apisica. Omo running for president in Yinan, Omo running president, somebody Pisca. Omo Kakra. Omo be running president is so on your money ye, and now Omo catching. Now sounds like
we see them getting money.
Of course, and they send a any more quiet no more sir. But will be even kind so oko payroll so a president sika and yet sika biao I say almost fast with me a billionaires and rich people now more.
Now they buy we mama.
And what I am saying is the guy is practical.
Okay.
One thing I like about him, he is practical. Okay. And I think I know the man is standing out. Would you compare the Mahamas and the Baumiesa? He stands out because he's very practical. Because and the digitalization and one who but how he's going to do it, he doesn't say. But this guy, how he's going to do it, he says it.
Okay.
And that is why say okay, we don't praise yeah. But
that is why you would choose him over all of them.
Of course, people knows how to choose.
And Cheddar. You are voting for Cheddar.
Of course.
Oh, definitely you vote into no. Well, anyone votes. Obeto. Obeto into no. Chadenya 1 vote.
So my near free Saturday they are saying.
Oh my near free one ma want to.
Evento.
Ebusua yakoye ni breakdown show ekoso ewo Tofiakwa TV so live on YouTube e pacho koneko subscribe to this platform. You drop your video and I see about live. Na wonya ni ASAP na yakoye ni PKB Group of Company Limited editor sa eye papa abedwa so yese brabe tobi nefa kwahihye wo fie num na eho enyefe afa so ye hotels papa anebo no so eda form eba water closet honsensema we have everything na me pesa make nyina na say wasi wuda ye wie wo hia obi bese eho accessories ni nyina PKB ebeboa ewo sa kwan ne so eba ne ho cars nsensem car tires, batteries, engine oil, ye be spray with car organizing services, PKB, ye be ye will kumasi and in crime. The obey in an is obe peke number ye down screen is obako. Now a friend penny for any more akasa, nani was say ye mount so ye to me ayamau, na aye fe kama. Ye koyenim, ye ko kuma wood industry, Nancy. Portia sorry boating at the interviews be about until walk a juju once and me say your boss video na ye should be kakra reply be abantiria ye better us.
Me can say no, me go so bomb payet e manya me say on directing me path in this industry and what I'm supposed to do now.
Dear omo ya who say problem wo mtina udane free mu nana.
Now what me we adwuma na say wani ngia enye dwane na abedwane ye mu bi no adwuma no nyame de ye difisuru na ba ye nti no wokwa na say de ayese magnet na esancho na say ye say ye did ye nipa ye chi abra adwuma wenke nyina ya retire involuntary atifie. Yasha adwuma we yase de bia me ne wo ya betena si bia fam we kan ye wosate so abusuafo me tire wo ne me kofu na ye wosate so ase ya na ya pon enne ye betena asate so anopa ya na me ne wo ya ye ka ye childhood days e kire ye costume ye kwabena na me se kwabena those time de bia so me tena ba bia meka that time awo ya na ye kwotwe ba kofa ba ye efie wu asoame ye nyina ye bejeje tuon kakran na wo ya kodi dwa obedi dwa ye ko ye nkapete mu hanom wa pa obi da de sen wa pa obi ko pot ye nyina se woni set ne so ansa na wo betwa wo de wi wo ye ki ko ware oti ase so mpo so bi na tu wadura enti ye tu wadura wo nya adwuma wo pe se obesa ye adwuma na wo pe no enti wa ene wo ka se ndrondro wo mu so nkrofo wo mu still enkrofo wo mu still enti wo mu de aduru ni ye omoden aduru de ye tu wa wo ni ye obe ye aduru no ebe fi hu no wa bo ho ban enti bi bisa ne sen sori na wo kono for den okon sori na wo kono for den adan na se na wa ba wo sa aka sa sem se nduru no de oye den ye ombeto eni onya adwuma no because me hu se wasa ba biom eni wonje adwuma no because aduru no ye den ye beto nkrofo beto eno de nkrofo beto nkrofo wo ho so mo de omo titi no ena won so se wuji bi se hu wo Kristo afa wo so ni ye wo beye
I say oh show bitterness oh time portion
me time for the me ni na ye adwuma sa me time for bibia but ade bi wo ho a wo ka egu adwuma na ye no hu fi oh ye mu bi wo ho a ye nam ho no mo ka ye ho asem na wuti a wo na ka se ye bonsam otemase enti se nsem se bi se no di piepie sa na wo ka ho asem sa bebre a enye gye adwuma na adwuma na wa start se no wonjai because oye dey afa na duro fo na nkasa be mo mo ba beto
na se wo beto bi
dabi na se duro ni na no yeti ye se like die ye se ba enti like wo be jai ebi obeye ne die enye obi die na obeye otemase ana so obeye obi die nso it depends but unya be kan openly sa ye ne sa papa ese adwuma no
onfa ade na ewo mu na ha adwene no a wono experience on fancy sa na ka wo hu no
so
ono no se am obi ahu so obi anhwe ne ho ye
se ade no oyi pio wenyi pio nkrofo anya ade a nkrofo bejai enti ono pa oba be ye den wa adwuma no
o said okay said oh yeah ono so
na me kan se embro no so nkrofo tu
se see an first in the coming experience no share you it be a wanya grinding that you see there wa bayi
ene adwuma na be koso ma ne nka sen koso see a wanya grinding den na odi abo no ho ban ene se ono so odi eduro bi nam den na odi abo no ho ban odi eduro bi nam
Yeah, this her story we know to her na yakoyenim ako prophet Ojaba asori ho na obi besi ade fe feels as nwanwon etrash bi na ekoso ewo ho na mesi e de na ekoso papa yi bo deliverance osofo Ojaba obo deliverance and na wafre papa besiriwa and wo bo ni deliverance na numu no yes papa no why single for 15 years in ye and ye bo ni deliverance ni e fra asori ho for ma say wa we interested bia no brani mu ho na ohwe se ne ma yi bufa so a omoba papa no honom na achese awe ho amidst all that no papa netimi ahwehwe mani mu bi wogina ho na etusi baako ama asorefo no a promise we si meba beto we ama wo wedding na se meba betwa free me de aduane beba me de bracelets beba na chese ni nyina nkamfo ano free wedding asanso akoso ama papa no anya yere anya free wedding plan so akoso ma ye nhwe story ne na ye nto as
one the papa no momra mejina momra ha bra mama momra
be serious
mo so ni mra
open abra
wa wo papa yi enimonyamfo we wa wo peni bia mejina ha mo nyina ho asori ayede when your friend the gospel what are you talking about This year they trash and one year
crashing for you.
So when you say what sompo when you mean
I am pray.
Me patron nante se gentleman na ko china ha ma me. Nante se gentleman me da say
Sabai sama
omo power yan omo pe won no omo anyame do omo hira won no ena gu anim saa no ye wu be yi no ho wa ware no so me na mesa sponsor
Papa ne pesa wasa ayani debe
munya papa no nko yi ne yire mama o what to say okay why you ready pa onya so mu a eno ano no aware no eno ano no onso ai why you ready okay so why you ready pa okay mama onso ai
ready so Ojaba ready oba still so
onso ai why you ready powerful eja hwehwemu ye nya botre emo bi ato pressure ma onso ai why you ready pa
me patcha for akoka I say me woba yes
any problem wonya chusu wi a
I'm not loving him because of his money
okay you are not loving him because of his money hey he wants sanu adu mabo
Daddy, this is my first time coming here. Maybe I'm mature lesbian and where you did back so I account.
And I'm pastor so what be she but need no hopa. Eja me wo sa fe na wuti ni su ade.
Emre na nya so bi. Kuma atom ye a test of joy.
Eja answer.
Silence my enemies. Put a smile on my face so you have answered my prayers. I don't know how I made it, Lord. You have answered my prayers.
Why would I Elsia say? Or my friend, or from Pabua Hoka.
Abenso so obefa omo back a obe di bekwa aware so no so so oto e di ache omo
Mama sonche Yehovah ye. Mama sonche Yehovah ye.
I mean so say obema omo be sheet white omo ware yo omo de be saso. I mean so say obetia cameraman for ne ka no makotwa na wutwa. Wutwa video ti wa be kwa kotwa mo. Bo se ba ji se. Ye nyame. Me mama so say I from an atare wa fa hoka. Me mama so say the bracelet na so made ni chain ni nyina ono so wa fa hoka. Me nua nsu gina wo say ne wedding no be ma na she bone straight. Fa wi no hoka. Me mama so say aduane akokɔ nam aduane a wo wedding as wa fa hoka. I say ono dia makeup I know by one in the price making one cast over the for say papa ni suit or beshe wafa hoka
mo ka wedding plans ni nyina ho no ya po a mo nkɔtwere mu din oba wo kɔ asɔre wɔ he word of faith ɛhɔ ne yɛbɛba bɛyɛ no enti obeba be hunu wo sofo ne ya be ya wo wedding no wo ho wo so dan na be ye
papa mba chawo me ne me madam tofo no ya ba be gina mu free
papa wa wo ba do America so ba ko twa cha mu free
obetwa omu
pictures no
mo mra na me mo mpa ye mam
ye dia me so bi ni wan
pe ja ansa koso
mi nyam ye dia ni ma busie mu eradi eradi na kupon
yes Lord
Bemay one can be anshim or Banus one can be anshim, but when would the Yamia? This is what we call the gospel. Can we be a coma 20 yam or so do Yashi or Yajere? You obey Shadi Biano on Fanayashi. Copims who Abesia will be our semi dough, and you will seek her. That means Obano Sebema now on first account Cocra. Oban no one nedi. The moment I can say what Donald and Yenny Sika touch me, say Chasso Obani argument, $1,000.
Send me by a means, say, Madame, you need to send me back to me. Madame, you need to send me by a means, say, Madame, you need to send me to me.
Who say power no the way the HSF profe hwehwem ko yi mpena pa na akoso no ya broni obekwa asore hoda be week in content na Sunday be hwese me di chi di beko you must papa ne pemoja mo no wa hwehwem ma me mpanyimfo mo nyina we nya bi
kan ba ye nyina ye zebe mada da
oh me woba I am not loving you because of your money wait
is a man boy desperate for marriage and then we had day we are at the nipa bebrebe kwa sorry dem
say we cry over
we almost meko hon
ko fede mo
ebi ala me so makoshia me soulmate because obane so oba no unless stay eniema o here egu ho including finding a soulmate and the first time no nyame adom of finding a soulmate into me so kwa ebi na nyame adom the first time no finding me soulmate ni abeno easy for us all them.
Me sorry but now sorry for no o my hadio we say oh me ba betwa ma we say me ye aduane we say bracelet bone straight free wedding
sorry wedding me the member kwa kodon we free area so na pay free when you kunu free enya wedding play free
me the mo protocol ho da den ti no me mere na makọ chidi said your prof asina no ma me prof kasa said chidi aba
Ada isi a ejai Yesu bana ede kanyamsam ede akana eja akana
oh ye peso meta say ye ka wi ye de kunu ne ye beta so
urim say enya bone say sofo eye arrangement sa it happens ebia dodo na na emma screens so but ye ko ye sorry mu a asofo no recommend kanipa bom
yeah, but me say bia secretly bia ye hu say chidi eni obabia na ya abroni nsu ni obabia na sofo no oni chidi akasa no oni enti say adwene eka bom a na chese oma connect o but publicly say ni de me shada hu bisa
eno su bi wo ho obi wo ha very desperate
sir
o hwe oba na e very desperate
me oba
bema
I'm not loving you because of your money.
Me in as much as me ni say asem we real no.
Because what are prank here?
Yes. Me ni say real no. Me gidi say there are a lot of ladies are very desperate for a mema.
Okay.
Because papa no usha ni mfie ko nanim. But ne ho fe pa.
Oh yeah.
Enne so kaso opel ba enye de ma no da na ne omo ware krampo ne ma no se tare ho na nka wo a woni kun woni yire very easy for him
nti papa woni ge
it na me kan
woni ge
anything na ma me ka say one of those things that papa friend say ojaba de twe pe trend na ebinie
okay
ebinie and away sorry ya na me and my fan ne wake hoka and my fan decoration hoka and my fan wake it is not real, it doesn't happen. I don't want omo ye dey
na me cry
say so for no ka say oron we fa wedding hoka eno so etimi si
also be ma lady ne dollars be I forgotten
eno so etimi si ye wa so for a mutimi sponsor weddings but sorry man na we mema we and so on say so tia ma adena angofo ya sorry de ho be de ekina me ko ho
says scafo wo ho nti no we ensu nyame ye
good
scafo
sana picture no mu penti it will be biara opportunity bia no obekọ sa sorry no
okay
because when me say there are people or okoha obetimi a connect easily
okay
o say sorry bi o ha o me well connected okoha otimi nya nnwuma friends nnwuma
ba o ta ba sorry mako ho so me nya kudo
na me say
ana satam na misa
ebia satam na sa nwosra we ne mai enti very easy almost strategies are omode penipa mama sorry ne bi nie because I sorry asikafo wom say a young boy young girl bia or bright future no would like to be connected into obeko
mesa ko back na makohwa ade
enti ade de almost staging nicely and omunyaaye kama pa and it is they are making it look like a real
okay
once a real art or mo sha say some make promises and I'm the band beba I form free meto we ga mo free meto ya mo free menu na mo free
oh me penyi would dream ke ko je aware
I'm for a desperate
but mami misa ya broni say lady comment ya wo kan yi uhu ni say enye no more harm than good me wo ba I am not loving you because not just a wo kono ma be ma na tekra say we hia ni sika bibia obetumi ayo na wa mouse ka whom do you complain to
maybe all the reasons in tia na ni age se wanye kunu enye sika because e ma bebre ohon mo sika but mo power o munya bi
oh sir
in tia bi all the reasons in tia o say enye sika e bia society na e ma no pressure e bi o hia companionship reasons bebre e bia ono ni sika na say o hia sika ne pan sika na ba fine but the person o try say enya ade a enu ni nti ene wo hia be ma aware no
ayo chidi fa me kwai na ya brani do so ne de sika na still ogina ne naso obejiska
ade a ojaba ye no e wo se aban ni hye da bona baso pa wo ade a waye no
o say me papa ojaba
okoso ya unim ye wo mema ni bebre wo asori de mo no ma omuni yire no mo pe yire no
omanu ntimi mmonyom
enye se mboyum obi onu me bon se asori bia o fapem
okay
se bia makwa SDM obi onu ma target no
pa
etine bia me pe avenue bi na sofo na ma me sa akonya we a na so oba na ba begina onu ma
what wedding
wan sori anko anu aga sofo ni se de me pe na ama look on a more serious note lady no ama menya ntiase bi se onyankopon obra of anase kon of aso eden eyi obi mpai bo ano
sese
oso wo ba no o twere na bisade egu nkrata
so ye number 1
eno so number 1 Emma be brain e kwa sori no yo ba asema me be kan di achi.
Okay.
Mo ye from prayer lister, di kan ya ware.
Mo fa ye prayer lister.
Di kan e ya ware. Look, there are many there are many women who are desperate for marriage.
Okay.
Why I say?
Okay.
And on wo bani nyina no e sheni trim say Erade di kan nie. O se me prayer point e de e kan say hu na no hia no enti obi be gina no dream ke den.
Eba.
E ka koshia no. Na we si ma fa so Prof kasa na meeting ni di say a stage near na say asori say mo be fundraising so bitimi so kasa asori da ni paint ni nyina mafa eno so no e na
a stage dana
a stage ana say e den bitimi kasa o instrument wa asori dem we bia so fa ka o instrument na da mafa eno so e na a stage ana ya Jacob ekoda we o so nya yankopon ahanum zi na me yeden na minim oba no so ba o se kunu bi wo hanum se na me yeden mini etu opening tema so ma yede ojabade na o onko so nye pa
me shechi dia jama wa no monyo
enye se monyo
get obi a
David
ya bro ni ye mo na chese
David tie
okay
as we born ma o kwa o ze untimi koye o be ma na wo pe o ma untimi koye la
so koye fucking line wo ho
because you also phone bi on mo sa esem no mo yede o mo twema na se papa yi be ono obani nyina wa we se bia asoro ma na e kama
okay
sa na ensensem no timi famba ho obeso no luku clean
nya me yi bia mana
no ebi o ba o banyina erade bia onim sese na metie
okay
ebi a me bana mkope 1 2 3 bia metimi aka muti abo na me pass muti no basofo no frɛ me begina anim ho no na on fam ka se de na me pɛ
na wujibi
na nim se de me pɛ no be den ebeba.
But me question na me pese me bisa mo nyina na say would this then help because be makura wa shada sope na was steady for a while and also for a period of time kura no nya ni so be nyina da be hu sometimes odu be sim high time pa no wani abo abiem we yakeka wedding plan nyoma nyina ta say ye kwa akware ya hanesa na wo kware wie na later on hu se be ma ni suba ne nye de openi bia afi na wo be jai Eden Crofosika almost spend the aqua memo 1 and now betting.
Look, Mafo will call our room with certain expectations.
Brakasakesina.
Omo expectation, mitia. Before you marry somebody, have it in mind, say, this character. My jet to meeting, say, you to say the buffon tema. My jet to say the buffon to meet me in Athena.
Okay.
Now, we'll be as soon as I can use a we'll be a shower, my gay winning. I say, back or say I'm not in for your money near you. Maybe on anybody kunu da so hihye way.
And that's an inyome being ya offer intimacy in point you. Sometimes you see the reason I'm saying this is and yet prof be me be anaso baby a prof tenase men ko tenase enyo baby anasa be me be na ubetumi ene no edi mpaso agro what I say unless say you are too intimate with a person ne hu be ya wakono o attract ne ni ye bi a wo ye no echew na wo wagina sore dem we ya wa chick jire a chick na wodi ni ko wodi do ko dru pass na se bi ne to shape kura nya de openi bia
na make say
obi ene dey
girl ni di me o say bia ene me first I be so na ni atwa mind so baby
okay
o buy na say bi o imagine be bisa e no bedu no be bisa epia koso na mo respect bi ape be ma tintin gram o bi o
na me petuntuma anwo
yani ya hear ni mari ya hear me che me pia da ku
ya broni super broni so what ya say ntiro obi a won spec how dey now
the spec how dey na be asema ka no ya adwu nipa
unnim no
ka say ufum prekope ene no akọ aware dey the probability say be guni e high because aware dey o ma menu so ma no make dey o mpe na be dey
mami Mr. Prof nanka me expect papa ojaba senka obeka cho mo say okay we leave you go and date for a while mo nante kakra na mo nhwe mo ho say mo ye compatible enough.
Yes, say I don't know mo na real la say no cry. Sana senke yeah. Because in your quest say all solve a problem no one way na create another problem. Say
oba be man ye woman bitter.
Oba ye desperate. Oba anhwe sika be ma wo. Oba anhwe na ho ofe. Onhwe ni stature. The fact is say oyekunu a okware no ehonko na ne focus e wo. Enti lady way it might be say why so desperate say if indeed it is true why so desperate for a husband? Say, Papa, opportunity to buy and quickly
or
grab it.
Say me I am not in for your money.
Listen,
like, seriously?
Listen, I don't know, not a part of her plan to stand out.
And she did.
She was very smart. She was very, very smart because the opportunity came and she grabbed it like that. And she felt to say that was the only thing that Obeka stand out.
And
indeed, it caught. So me share at first glance statement again make it intimate my case papa say girl no be choose no. Because Obema felt to say the girl was being real.
Yes,
and Nipa oye real bia no. Aya na man for a person or associate themselves with it. Enti asema girl no kind na no no. But Papa Ojaba on so pentem and na wa masa de we am say if indeed a true omo say do omo kaka na say omo be pepro mo ko where the be lavish na de but e bia na te say de na wo ka no omo nsi omo ho anwie na problems asha say pie wa wani mu na be sa ba wa kro ya no be sa de ati
na say date rush cry e ja omo konante ka ko twifam a
enti omo twitwi break say if indeed say e no credit a me de I still don't believe say e no credit but e no credit a omo twitwi break pa na enye easy.
All right, medasi abroni who be bia dey conclude afaso so ma me why
Kasim be say was so omo kakra adwubi obi ni obi atena 10 years omo are 2 weeks na egu enti ano dey any guarantee bia say was so obi hu obi che obi nso e ho no ma ye kan omo bo mu nso omo atena sia ama right now omo da so 20 emre ni nti em fancy ha mate say brave me my science
ene je wa my science abusua ye de besi about me de mafutuo ne say monster di mo ho ansa na anything na ibeba so bia abaso because we bekọ na wasan ba de ya na ya but wakobi so na emwa wo so a na watwa so nteme ha ne ye de breakdown show ne nyina esi da production team wa wo hwe so as Papa Ojaba nyame nshaw say wetimi aka nkrofo mienu so abom. Have a good evening.
Be serious. Open abra. Wow, Peppa Pay, and when young for wow, penny be a babajana. Oh, you know, I saw you there. Yeah, when your friend the gospel, what are you talking about? They see a dead trash and one year would have crashing for you. So, when is our son? I will now me and you.
I am pray.
Me patron nante se gentleman na ko china hamam. Nante se gentleman. Me da say sabai sama. Omo power yan omo pe won no. Omo nyame do omo hira won no. Ana gu anim saa no. Ye wu be yi no ho. Wa warrior no so me na me san sponsor. Papa no go say wasa. Ayani debe. Aya munya papa no nko yi ne yire. Mama o what to say? Okay. Why you ready pa? Onya so mu a eno ano no. Awari an eno ano no. Also why you ready? Okay. So why you ready pa? Okay, mama also why you ready? Powerful. Eja hwehwemu ye nya botre. E mo bi auto pressure ma. Also why you ready pa?
Me batcha for I'm going to I say me woba. Yes.
Any problem? When you choose
I'm not loving him because of his money.
Okay, you are not loving him because of his money.